Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we will be searching programmatically through Microsoft 365 content using PnP.PowerShell module. This will be the last video in this series. In the previous video, we discussed delegated search use case scenarios, unattended or daemon application search use case scenarios. We were able to search through Microsoft 365 content using plain Microsoft API calls, using Microsoft.Graph module, and this time we'll be searching through using PnP module. Okay, let me go to code. And actually, yes, so let me start from authentication. Again, we need application registered in Azure and configured properly. All this was discussed in previous videos. So here I'm specifying tenant ID, client ID, and certificate. This application has application permissions to SharePoint. And after that, I'm specifying root tenant site, and I'm connecting to PnPOnline the regular way. So let me run this. And I connected, double check. I connected to tenant. Now, how actually the search works? Very simple. We don't need ugly body or parameters object. We just specify query string and we submit PnPSearchQuery here. Let me run it. And I got 500 results. And you can see the difference. For example, using plain Microsoft.Graph calls, what we had to do is to form this body object. And then we had to use this body object as a parameter to invoke REST method. Microsoft.Graph search model supposed to be more PowerShell style, but again, it uses slightly different params object that we have to form and then use as a parameter for invoke mgquery command. But with PnP, it's 100% PowerShell style. So you can see that we can specify everything as a parameter. For example, I got 500 result here, but if I don't need, I can specify like my max results, just 5 here. Or to organize paging, I can surely specify start row. And you can explore all the parameters yourself. Like I can do the same, like return not all the object, but a few properties, or I can even return refiners and so on and so on. All this stuff you can check in the documentation here under Submit-PnPSearchQuery command. So a lot of examples, a lot of explanations, but I'll show you just a few most used scenarios. So let me return just 5 results here, and it works. I can use actually as a query string, I can use any KQL string here. So if I want only results authored by Patty, and I want only results from document library, I can use this kind of query. And let me run it, and I got 15. So you can explore resulting object yourself, but you can access results using result rows property, and that's it. One result returned by search. Now, all the titles, for example, you can get using this technique. Okay, now let us switch to delegated search. And basically it's the same. The only difference is authentication. By the way, you don't need to specify region here. It's done automatically by PnP. So queries are absolutely the same. The only difference is authentication. So here I'm specifying client ID, tenant ID, site URL, and there must be, if I run this, there must be a pop-up window for me to enter my credentials. Yeah, and I just entered my credentials and I'm authenticated. Let me double check. I'm authenticated here. And again, let me just run this query. I should get less results because I'm currently authenticated under user. And among my results, there would be only results I have access to, not all results, only what is available for me. So I can search, for example, for anything on one specific site here. And I can use other parameters, like, for example, I can sort results. And let me explore results last modified time. As expected, results are sorted by last modified time here. Yeah, so again, let me search for everything here. And I got 500 results. That's maximum I can get out of total 67,000 results. So obviously, if I need more than 500, I need to organize paging loop. Yeah, but again, you would explore result object like this. So all these properties you can see here are available, like site name. So that's probably it for this last video. Thank you for attention. Goodbye. Take care.